I'm Judy with Amazing Trails Yoga Surprise. We are hiking Surprise Lake Loop Trail, excuse the pun, and today we are doing a pick-me-up yoga in 3 different segments. 10 minutes, you could stay 20 minutes or the whole 30 minutes. It energizes your body, makes you feel really great instead of in like midday, instead of going for that 4th cup of coffee, a cigarette, a candy bar, anything like that. Just do one of these and you'll feel energized and great. Begin in mountain pose Tadasana, and we will inhale our arms up, our palms facing each other. Exhale, elbows to our sides. Inhale, our palms up, fingertips touching. Exhale, elbows to our sides. Inhale, our palms up, touching. Exhale, elbows to our sides. Inhale, our palms up, facing each other. Exhale, hinging at the hips, bringing our arms around and down, dropping the crown of our head to the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hinging at the hips, palms facing each other. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, palms touching each other now. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms touching, and down to prayer. We will make an intention for the day. I'm just so grateful that you're joining us here at Amazing Trails Yoga Surprise, and excuse the pun, we are at Surprise Lake. And this is such a good pick-me-up. I'm so happy you chose this as a healthy alternative to other things that really could pick us up that we don't need to do for our bodies. But this, you'll feel great afterwards. You'll feel energized. And it's really great to see you here. Bringing our arms up, our palms are facing each other. Coming into a forward fold, crown of our heads to the mat. Take your hands on either side of your foot. Extend your right leg back. Drop your knee to the mat and your foot will be over the top of your foot. Inhale your right arm up to the sky. Exhale down. Inhale your left arm up to the sky. Exhale down. Now you could take your left leg and you're bringing it back into a runner stretch with your toes pointing up to the sky and back into the lunge. Curl over your toes and bring your left leg into plank, and the plank will be our ab work. So take a nice inhale and exhale. Take your right leg, bend your right leg at the knee and your left leg. We are in tabletop. Curling over your toes. Take a nice inhale in cow. Exhale for cat. Coming back to the table. Extend your right leg out to the side at a 90-degree angle. And drop your heel, curl over or under your toes. And you're sitting back on your heel, kind of in a toes pose, and you're coming down to your forearms. This feels really nice on the inside of your thigh. Extend your right arm up to the sky. And back to your forearm, your left arm up to the sky. And back to your forearm. Coming back up into the tabletop. Take your right leg out, or draw it around behind you, and your left leg back to meet it. And we are again in a plank position. Great ab work. Take a nice inhale. And exhale. Lift your seat up toward the sky. We'll come into a downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. And now you're going to open your hips, stack your right hip over your left. You could look under your right arm. And now you're squaring off your hips and you're bringing your right foot between your hands back into the lunge position, and bring your left leg up to meet it, forward fold. Hinging at the hips, we're coming up into Utthita Tadasana, tall mountain, our palms facing each other, and we're coming back down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Take both hands on either side of your feet. Bring your left leg back into the lunge. Come over the top of your foot as you bend your left leg. Very nice. Inhale your left arm up to the sky. And down. Your right arm up to the sky. And down. We're coming into a runner stretch. So straighten your right leg. Take your toes up toward the sky. And back. Very nice. Curl over your toes. Straighten your leg and bring your right leg back. We're in a plank. We take a nice inhale. And exhale. Bend your left leg at the knee and your right. Make sure your knees are directly under your hips. We're in table. Curling under our toes. We're in a cow. Inhaling. And exhale into calf. Back into the tabletop. Take your left leg out to the side and drop your heel. Your right toes curl under your toes, so you're going to be in a little toes pose, and we're sitting back on our heels, our forearms down to the mat. A beautiful, beautiful stretch. Inhale your right arm up to the sky and back. That was your left arm. Your other arm up to the sky and back. Very nice. We're coming back onto the palms of our hands. Draw your left leg around behind you. Your right foot to meet it. We're in a plank. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Drawing your seat up to the sky, downward dog. You could extend your left leg up to the sky. Stack your left hip over your right. Look under your left arm. Squaring off your hips, we'll bring your left leg between your hands. We're back in the lunge. And your right leg comes up to meet it, forward fold. Hinging at the hips, we're coming all the way up and around and into Tadasana. Now would be a good time if you had only a few minutes for a pick-me-up. That would be a great one. Otherwise, we're going to continue and do a few variations, add on. A whole lot of fun. Inhale, both arms up to the sky, fingertips touching. Hinging at the hips, or coming around, bending, and forward fold. Both hands on either side of your feet. Take your right leg back. Keeping your right leg nice and straight. We'll inhale our right arm up to the sky and down. Inhale your left arm up to the sky and down. Very nice. Take your left leg and you're straightening your left leg. You're bringing your hips back into a pyramid and re-bending the leg. We'll take your left foot to meet your right. We're in plank. Great ab work as you take a nice inhale and exhale. Inhale your seat up to the sky. We're in a downward facing dog. Take your right leg up to the sky, stacking your hips. We're bending our right leg at the knee. Look under your right arm. Everything's upside down here. And straightening your back leg. You're squaring off your hips. Bring your right foot up between your hands. Very good. Drop your left heel to the mat. Bring your arms up and around. We're in a Warrior One position. And opening up to Warrior Two. We certainly are extending it. And my ground is so uneven. So I hope you found a smooth surface. Take your right hand and place your palm up to the sky. We're coming into Peaceful Warrior, looking up at the sky. Your left hand comes down your left leg. And then we're bringing our arms forward. We're going to keep going with your right hand. You could put your elbow on your knee as you bring your left arm up. Or you could take your block. You could put your hand on your block, any length you want, perhaps just the mat, whatever works for you. But keep this block handy, you certainly may need it. Take your left arm, palm facing the ground, extend it over your left ear. Now you're bringing your arm back up. We're coming into a Warrior Two. Take your palm of your right hand facing up to the sky, back into the Peaceful Warrior, straightening your right leg, which means brings your left arm down your left leg a little bit more. We're coming up and around. We're going to serve that pizza coming into triangle pose. Serving that pizza, but we don't want to come too close. Now you're dropping your right hand toward the mat as your left arm comes up, Trikonasana triangle. Keep your block handy. You might want to use your block right here. Very, very lovely. Then take your block on your pinky side of your right foot as you take your left arm onto the block and twist open with your right arm up to the sky. From that, we will bring your left heel up, bend your right leg, and we're coming up into a twisted, revolved lunge. Very, very nice. Bring your left arm down and around. Both hands come to either side of your right foot. We're back in the lunge. Bring your left leg up to meet the right, forward fold. Coming up and around, fingertips touching, and down again. Uttanasana, forward fold. Hands on either side of your feet. Take your left leg back. Very nice. We're in the lunge position. Inhale your left arm up to the sky and down. Inhale your right arm up to the sky and down with hands on either side of your right foot. We're straightening your right foot. You could drop your heel if that's accessible to you. We're in a pyramid pose. And bend your right leg again. Bring your right foot back to meet the left. We are in plank. Take a nice inhale. And exhale. Bend your left knee and your right into tabletop. Curl under your toes, cow as you inhale. Exhale for the cat. Coming back into table, take your left foot out to the side, your heel comes down. Curl under your toes, we'll be in a semi-toes pose as we come down onto our forearms. Very nice. Inhale your left arm up to the sky and down. Your right arm up to the sky and down. Straightening our arms with our palms under our elbows, under our shoulders. Bring your left leg around behind as your right foot comes to meet it. We're back in the plank. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Bringing your seat up to the sky, downward dog. We'll inhale our left foot up to the sky, stacking your left hip over your right, bending your leg at the knee. Look under your left arm. Now we square off our hips. Take your left foot between your hands, back in the lunge. We will drop our right heel to the mat, coming up and around into Warrior One. Our fingertips touch. Warrior Two. Very nice. Take your left palm up toward the sky. We'll come into Peaceful Warrior. And we'll cartwheel around so that our elbow comes to our knee or to the block on the big toe side of our left foot. Rest your hand on the block, any side you want, or down to the mat. Your right arm is up to the sky. Extend your right arm over your right ear, palm side down. With your legs still bent, we're coming up, up, up into Peaceful Warrior. Very lovely. Straighten your left leg. And we're bringing our left arm in front. Our palm is up. Going to serve that pizza. Take your left hand down to a block on the big toe side of your foot. Your right arm is up or to the mat. Very nice. Now take your right arm, grab the block on the way, put it on the pinky toe side of your left foot, and you're revolving over to revolve Trikonasana. Your left hand is up to the sky. Very nice. From this, you're coming over, you're picking your left heel up, your right heel up, keeping our bend your left leg, and we're coming up into a twisted lunge. And bring your left arm down to the pinky toe side of your left foot. Your right hand is on the big toe side into a nice lunge. Bring your right leg up to meet your left forward fold. Hinging at the hips, you're coming all the way up, fingertips touching, and down. If you have only 20 minutes, you can leave right now. I hope you feel really good now, a little more energy. And we'll start again. We'll inhale both arms up. palms touching and coming down into forward fold, dropping our head. Our hands on either side of our feet. We'll inhale our right foot back into a nice lunge. Very good. Your right arm comes up to the sky and down. Your left arm up to the sky and down. We'll come into the pyramid pose. This time pick your toes up toward the sky and back. Bend your left leg. Bring your left foot back to meet your right. We're in plank. Take a nice breath and exhale. We'll bring our seat up to the sky. Oh, I don't think so. I think we'll come right back into plank and bend our right knee to the mat and our left, and we'll curl under our toes, inhaling up into cow. Exhale into cat. Back into tabletop. We'll take our right foot out to the side, 90-degree angle. Drop your heel. We're not going to curl over our toe, under our toes this time. We're going to sit back on our heel. That's a deeper stretch. Feels really good though. We'll inhale our right arm up. Exhale down. Inhale your left arm up. This, you could feel the full stretch. And back to your forearms. Straightening our arms. We'll bring our right leg behind us and our left leg will meet it. Take a nice breath in plank. Great for our abs. And pick your seat up toward the sky. Now we will inhale our right leg up to the sky. Bend our leg at the knee. And we could reach over and flip your dog if you like. Otherwise, you could stay in the same position. Bring your right arm back to the mat. Your right leg is up to the sky. And bring it between your hands. Very nice. We're in the lunge, but not for long as we drop our left heel to the mat. Coming up into Warrior One. Palms can clap together. Warrior Two. Moving right along, our palm is up toward the sky. We know the routine. It's going to change a little bit. Peaceful Warrior. And we'll bring our right arm down on either our knee or toward the floor, our hand to the floor. Side angle, palm down toward the mat over our ears. We'll come up, up, up into Peaceful Warrior. Very nice. Straightening our right leg, going further into Peaceful Warrior. Bring your right arm forward. Serve that pizza, but don't touch those people. And bring your right arm down. Have your block handy if you like to use it. Bring your right hand, big toe side down on your right foot. Your left arm is up. Take your left arm now. You're kind of squaring off your hips toward the mat. It could come on the pinky toe side of your right foot. Your right arm comes up. Now come over on lifting up your left heel onto the ball of your foot, keeping your right leg bent. You're taking your left elbow to the right side of your thigh. You're coming, oops, this is so uneven. You're coming into a twisted prayer, so you're putting your hands together. Twisted prayer lunge. Looking up at your right toes, This is a little tricky, so any way you can do this is okay with me. Take your left foot up to meet your right. We're in twisted chair pose with your hands still in prayer. Bring your arms up. We're coming into chair. Standing up, palms together, palms touching. And around again for the other side. Both heels on either side of your feet. Take your left leg back and your right foot back to meet it. We're in a plank pose. Very, very nice. And you'll have to bring your right foot back up because I don't want to forget one single thing. We inhale our left arm up to the sky and down. We inhale our right arm up to the sky and down. Now we straighten our right foot, coming into a pyramid, and lift your toes. We're on our heel and back down. We could bend our left leg. We're coming right back down. Bring your right foot back to meet your left. We are in a plank pose. Your left leg bends at the knee, your right leg, and we're curling over our toes into cow and exhale into cat. Straightening our back, we will take our left leg out to the side, drop your heel. We're not curling over our toes, we're sitting back on our heel onto our forearms. A more intense stretch. By the third round, we're lifting up our left arm up to the sky and down. Our right arm up to the sky and down. Very nice. We're straightening our arms. Bring your left leg around behind you. Your right foot comes to meet your left. We are in a plank position. Take a nice breath. Exhale. Inhale your seat up to the sky, downward dog. Extend your left leg up to the sky, bending your left leg at the head, at the knee. Look under your left arm. You could stay like this, or if you choose to, you could flip your dog. And coming around, dropping your left arm to the mat. Your left leg is up to the sky. And bring your foot between your hands. Very, very nice. You're dropping your right heel to the mat, coming up and around into Warrior One. I can't even begin to tell you how uneven this is. Slap your palms together as you slice open into Warrior Two. Palm up, coming into Peaceful Warrior. We'll bring your left arm down on the inside of your left leg. Your right arm comes up. You could have your elbow on your knee, your hand on a block or the mat. Your right arm comes over your right ear, palm side down. Coming up with a bent leg. We're coming back up into a Peaceful Warrior. Straightening your right leg further down straightening your left leg, further down your right leg. We're coming around, coming into Trikonasana. Serving that pizza, take your left hand to the big toe side of your left foot. Your right arm comes up. Take your right arm, you could bring the block with you if you like. Your right arm to the pinky toe side of your right foot as you revolve into Trikonasana. Very nice triangle pose. Now you are going to pick your Right heel up, bend your left leg at the knee. Take your palms together. Your elbow is on the outside of your left thigh. We are in a revolved prayer pose, a twisted lunge pose, whatever you like to call it, but we are in prayer. Feels really nice. Look down at your right foot. I'm going to have to move the block. So you look, oh, it came back. Looking down at your right foot, looking down at your left foot, bring your right foot up to meet it. So we are in a twisted chair pose. Come to the center, inhale your arms up, and you can bring your seat down to the mat. Very nice. Take both knees over to the left, stack them over to the left. Your left hand can come over your feet. Your right arm, tense your fingers behind you. Look over your right shoulder. And take your right hand to your feet now, your left hand behind you. Counteract. Nice counter stretch. Feels really good on our abs that we work with all those planks. Looking forward, we're coming on the other side, so we're just bringing our soles of our feet to the mat for a second as we bring our knees up and drop our knees to the right. Take your right hand to your feet. You could tug them maybe. Take your left hand behind you. Look over your left shoulder. Now bring your left hand to your feet, your right arm behind you. Look over your right shoulder. And back to your feet. We'll bring our knees up toward the sky. We're giving our backs a nice little massage before we go into Shavasana. So we're going to roll like a ball, back and forth. It's a little hard for me because this is a very uneven rock, but I hope you're having a nice time. A nice time giving your back a nice little massage. That worked a little better for me. And when you come back up, you're coming back onto your back. Your legs are out to the sides, splayed open. Take the palms of your hands up toward the sky. Your hands are at your hips. You're taking a nice breath in and out. You can begin to pick your head up, take your arms behind your head, interlace your fingers, give your head a nice little stretch. Dropping your head, you could extend your arms, come to either side of the mat, make your way up into a seated position. First time we're totally sitting. You might be in a hurry to get going with the rest of your day. I don't blame you. I hope this really picked you up, surprised you with some of the moves. We really had a lot of fun. Thank you so much. And be sure to like us and subscribe us, and see you very, very soon. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.